An ancient Japanese legend says, if you manage to fold 1,000 paper cranes, you will live to see your wish granted. It was this legend that came to define the life and death of schoolgirl Sadako Sasaki. Sadako was just 2 years old when the first atomic bomb was dropped over her hometown of Hiroshima on 6th of August 1945. Although seemingly healthy, 10 years later, Sadako was diagnosed with leukemia caused by the bomb's radioactivity. During her time at Hiroshima Red Cross Hospital, she started folding 1,000 paper cranes, hoping that this legendary act would help her recover. Sadly, Sadako's wish to live was not granted, but her life-affirming act became a symbol of peace, hope, and a nuclear weapons-free world. In 1972, Atsuko Betchaku, like every child in Japan, went on a school trip to Nagasaki. She was 12, the same age that Sadako died. Atsuko was deeply moved by the devastation of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, the only instances of nuclear weapons being used in the history of warfare. 40 years after that school trip, Atsuko felt compelled to commemorate the victims, illustrating her own desire for peace and nuclear disarmament. She started folding peace cranes, one for each of the 140,000 Hiroshima lives estimated to have been claimed by the end of 1945. In 2015, while undertaking her PhD at the University of Edinburgh, Atsuko continued to organise peace crane workshops, film screenings, library displays, Japanese singing and poetry readings all across Scotland. Atsuko passed away in 2017, but by then tens of thousands of peace cranes had emerged from the hands of fellow activists from across the UK, France, Canada and Japan, all with messages of love, hope, and never again. In 2021, St. John's Church in Edinburgh was transformed into a bird sanctuary of survival and perseverance. 140,000 paper birds echo the hopes of Sadako and Atsuko and all the other peace builders who contributed to this monument of peace and climate justice. Their wish was finally granted.